Danganronpa. Danganronpa.
I guess that should be the new intro, right? Because that's like 2 minutes. So, but also, hey, how's it going? It's JPChivalry going live with Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Yeah, because that was like 2 minutes. So might as well, right? Instead of the Final Fantasy VIII mod to Chocobo. Is it mod to Chocobo? Is that right? But yeah, this will be a short stream. I think we're stopping at 6-ish, so like 3 hours. So we'll see what we can get through in that time. But yeah, I think there's some settings that we're gonna change. So, let me get that set up. Also BTTV. So we're gonna have the volume at 14, and then the Twitch volume's at 10, right? I think I had it at 6, right. I don't know why I had it at 10 yesterday, but this is the appropriate time. That's the appropriate level. Oh, I think that does change. Greetings, JP. I'm here to distract you from streaming while you distract me from working. That's a good compromise. Hey, Gus. How's it going? Yeah, this will be a short stream today. I think we'll stop at 6, just so we have that consistent. I think the audio... Because yeah, I was listening to the VOD. The voices were a little low. So I think... at this level, it should be okay. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, it's still loud. Oops, sorry, I had my caps lock on because all these stops must be typed in caps for the routes. Gotcha. That's okay. It conveyed a similar effect. I got the message. Yeah, how's it going, Gus? How's the routing? Reset settings? Nope. So how many... It's hot? It's hot over there? Oh no, haven't gone outside. Mono Kuuma. Hey, Mr. Wu, how's it going? So 1, 2. So level 2. Okay, that's where we're at. I think we can get away with like 12 and then 8, maybe. That might be okay. So I do want the voices to be heard loud. But yeah, we haven't gone outside. It's 91 outside? Oh no. How hot is it over here? Because I'm sweating up right now, actually. Because I think the air conditioner's off. It's 91 over here as well. Jeez. So I'm feeling the same amount of heat that you are, Gus. In Minnesota. It's true. Should be colder. It's going good, but jamming out to Hologram. Hologram. Which one's that one? But yeah. So last we left off, Monokuma's like, hey, you guys need motives. So here's some motives. So we watched some videos. Everyone freaked out. Sayaka especially freaked out. And now we gotta go chase after her. It's the second Brotherhood opening. Okay, gotcha. That's absurd. Same temp as down there, huh? Okay, Minnesota. But it might be like, I don't know. Like, is it more humid up there, or does the heat hit differently than down here? That I'm not sure. Never been. I mean, it's close to Illinois, right? So, it's super humid up here. It's always humid up here. So maybe that's it. Oh man. So how far in Full Metal Alchemist are you? JP, we have 1,100 lakes? Oh shit, that's true. That does, yeah, being near a body of water. That's a lot. That's a lot of lakes. Can you simmer down with the lakes, Gus? They need to be stopped. And the sometimes it's just humid lakes, forests, swamps, and mosquitoes. Oh, mosquitoes. Don't miss those. There's no water near. Well, I mean, we have the river walk, sure, but we're proud of our lakes. I gotcha. Oh man, this is the only visual novel so far that I didn't need the last stream explanation. I see. Cause you know the story, I'm guessing. Extras? No. The game will begin from where you left offices, okay? No? Just, I guess. But yeah, we just watched the video, Sayaka stormed off, we haven't talked to anyone here. So now let's talk to everyone. It's despair. You gotta grow up in Lake Country to understand JP. That's our whole life up here. Interesting. Yeah, we just had South Padre, but that was like 20 miles from where we grew up. So there wasn't like, I mean, there's some lakes. I guess the golf course had lakes, or like mini lakes. But wasn't that bad. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Also, we're on episode 16. See the episode right after Ling gets introduced. Gotcha. Back up north where I grew up, I was on the lake pretty much every day in the summer. Oh man. Sounds nice. Did you fish, Gus? Or just hang out? Just play around in the water? Fishing, swimming, tubing, lounging? Nice. That's always pleasant. It's just the mosquitoes. Just the bugs that I don't find pleasant. Hey Makoto, these videos are some kind of hoax, right? Right? I want to think so, but...
What the heck?
What the hell, man? Yeah. This is all one big lie. Has to be. What was in your video, Taka? I saw. Sorry, it's gonna take some time to figure out how to put it into words. Okay.
What should I do?
Everyone's really upset. I mean, how could anyone be calm right now? Why? How can something like that even exist? I just don't understand. I don't. To be able to do something like that, is it because they really are the murderous fiend? They do. What was in your video, Hifumi?
So it would seem.
Before you go asking someone else, it's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think? Well, why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works. I was like, I said the narrator is horrible at remembering names. I mean, on commercial breaks, he keeps on calling everyone but Ed Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Where did we see that? Oh, that was with Ozra's Wrath, right? Did something similar. What was in your video, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
My family. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That is the way of my family.
Damn.
But still, I refuse to believe they would lose so easily. How? Oh shit. What was in your video, Kyoko?
Well,
Why should I tell you? Well, fine. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. Check around the school. Or, can we cheat? Leon's there. Everyone's there. Allie's there. Where is he? Main hall? Oh, okay. Let's go talk to him. Two redemptions back to back? It's crazy. Where'd Sayaka run off to? Anyway, that video was pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real.
I mean...
But it's fake, right? It's gotta be. I like to believe that, but if it was real... So let me do something real quick. How does that work? Oh, it brings it up like that? I see. Okay. Cool. Alright, Discord, OBS, game. So he's over here, right? Where am I? There he is. Why is he here? Oh shit. I'm not gonna tell you. And that's all there is to it. What? I'm not gonna tell you. No way. Hell no. No way in hell. You're just acting all nice, so we'll tell you what you want to hear. Can't fool me.
What the hell?
Damn it. How the hell did they get footage of that? What did you do, Leon? It's awfully suspicious. Okay, so that's everybody. I think we go back to over here. I forget what, whoops, what items we have. Presents. Shears. Since Hope's Academy doesn't have a barber, the students are responsible for cutting their own hair. Oh, I see. Well, I kind of want to give this crest to Taka. But the shears, I have no idea. I love how small you seem to be compared to everyone else. Like everyone's super tall. I guess let's talk to Celeste. Hey Celeste, do you like to cut your hair? What was in your video, Celeste? Did you just leave? Oh, okay. Oh, it is you. You really want to know, don't you? That smile. It's strangely scary.
Is that okay?
There are many, many things in this world you are better off not knowing, don't you think? It's a little weird that I played Zero Escape and then seeing similarities. Oh shit. Mondo, what's up with you? What was in your video, Mondo?
What?
Huh? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It was fake anyway. Had to be. Whoever's doing all this just pulled it out of his ass.
Stop fucking around.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Those assholes can't fool me. Okay. Did you get revealed for your crimes? Whatever crimes you may have committed? Okay. It's just those two. Oh shit, you can't cheat. Well, what if she's in the dining hall? Or her room, I guess. Nope. Hey JP, hey Nernox, how's it going? What if she's in her room? We go from one visual novel to another, Nernox. But I think, not bad. How about, what about you? We're doing okay. I streamed last night, but I didn't go as long as I wanted to. But that's because I was feeling tired. Mr. Stream for the finale? Oh yeah, for the finale of 999 or Zero Escape. It's all good. There's always the bad. But we finished it. Surprised. I thought it would have been longer, but no, it was like a 4-hour finale. You saw the VOD though? Nice. What'd you think of the end of the story? It's pretty wild. I broke in TV Trope that game, JP. Now I understand. You understand everything that happened? Well, first of all, what's up? Holy shit, Carlos is badass, right? Carlos is cool. You know, Zero Time Dilemma felt way shorter than Virtue's Last Reward. It did. It was about the same length as the first game, 999. So I think we only spent like... Right, it was like 22 hours. We could have finished it in 18 hours? Is that right? Because you took like 3 hours to redo everything. And now I finally understand everything. Or well, the majority, right? And now we just gotta wait and see. Will there be a sequel? Or something unrelated? I think it's okay where it ended. I just wanted more. But it's fine. Just leave it to the imagination. Jesus, Eric. What about Eric? I mean, Eric's just extra all around. But it wasn't his fault most of the time. That whole time Eric would be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna say. It wasn't his fault sometimes. Maybe Sayaka's in her room. Knock knock. Knock knock. Sayaka? No answer. Just have to keep looking. Where else could she be? Eric? You mean Shido before the events of Persona 5? Exactly. He's a simp and then becomes the Omega Chad. Okay, guess she's not here. She been in the girls' bathroom. Is there anything I need to do in the girls' bathroom? No, definitely not. How about the boys' bathroom? Nope. JP have acquired pork chops, by the way? Nice. We just had pork chops for breakfast, actually. But how'd they turn out? I had a corn and some ranch beans with it. Turned out okay. Just not a fan of the bones that I see, or that I find. No, I just acquired them. Haven't made them yet? Oh, okay. I see. But that'll be the meal for today. What's in here? Oh, the classroom. This blackboard belongs to us now? Secret beauty? What? Maybe she went to the gym. Also, is this the classroom again? Oh, it's another classroom. Also, the music stopped. Also, she's here. Okay, and then the music's a little creepy now. Found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now, and I think what might have happened to my family. But now, more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened. I mean, you don't see your family. They just probably trash your apartment. That's fine. Apartment, house. People out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned to my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. Be cool. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. Well, when I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. Oh.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
It's simple, Sayaka. Just kill us. Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely!
Makoto.
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
'Cause I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
It's standing up! What? Yeah. Oh god. Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask?
Yes.
Your flagpole? Jesus. Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. What the fuck? It's about to come out. It's gonna come out. My pristine, pure white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. Balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. Stop. I didn't, they're going there. I never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. He's cooming. Gua. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, also that burn. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, and antagonization. It's all lacking. This series is a fucking drug trip sometimes, and I love it. I'm enjoying it. What the heck was that just now? You just want to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken. Sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Oh, so we just did that. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. Can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? On Akuma? The mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong. Huh? Nighttime. When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. You're gonna be up all night? That's not good. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Let's check this. Guess not. No potty break? This door doesn't quite fit in the door frame. I'll have to make sure and remember the trick to opening it. Guess let's go answer.
Sorry.
Really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? What are you doing here? Also, hold on. Had to get comfortable. Okay. Sayaka? What are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, you can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decides to break that promise, then... Why don't you stay in my room tonight? Will that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... Oh jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know. Me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine. I trust you. In that case, then... Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Have they ever mentioned that before? That the dining hall will be closed? Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, we're gonna trade rooms. We'd better trade keys, too. That's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
You keep mentioning that. Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. Looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that, and the door should open, no problem. By the way, after you finish the third case for this game, I recommend checking the Danganronpa bridge thing. It didn't go through the whole anime, but it ended after the third case. So that's why I say to watch it then. Ah, okay. I don't know if I'll watch it. It's gonna be a while. If I'm gonna watch anything Danganronpa related, it's gonna have to wait until after we finish the third game. So, okay, but the showers don't. But Mr. Wu, that's spoilers. Why would you say there's a third case? Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. I'm just kidding, by the way. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
But it is spoilers. So. Oh, and what about what I said before? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. It was made before V3. Well, so I doubt you have to wait that long. Gotcha. I'm still gonna wait. I mean, that's what I did with Zero Escape. After I finished, I started looking at all the memes. Still haven't looked at the details, but at this point, that's fine. We understand what happened. We enjoyed the story, we move on. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I do want to rewatch Demo's review of the anime again. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. I heard that the anime adaptation for the third game is pretty good. Maybe. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. So let's check all the things. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. You gotta go poop. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. No! Take it. Watch it. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find one in here, too. Urgh. That. Surveillance camera? Makes sense there being one in here. There is no anime adaptation. There's an anime that covers the first game, and the one the abridged was for, and an anime that ends up the story to the first two games. And V3 is mostly unrelated. Okay. I thought there was something that was like, well, I guess, let's not say. Never mind that. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. Next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Jeez. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship, in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. Hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Ding dong bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I sat up, still half asleep, rubbed my eyes. Slowly I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Someone's gonna see and be like, why did you sleep in Sayaka's room? A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late. Oh.
Yo.
Sorry.
I'm late, and my makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual. For the types with a more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
But there's a ding-dong, ding-bong. What? Is it so awful to be late?
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. Where's Sayaka? But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However...
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that's... oh jeez. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night... oh shit. The room had been completely transformed. But how did you get inside? What the hell? How do you get inside, though? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath, the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Probably in the bathroom, dead. But how'd you get inside? It's the display stand the sword was on. More importantly, where's Sayaka? There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. The toolkit is still inside the drawer, and it's still sealed. So she didn't use it for defense. I mean, I guess it was a sword, but more importantly, where's Sayaka? This is the replica sword. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? There are slashes and gouges on the wall and the floor. I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. With the knife. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black. This is 5. Deadly life. So fun fact, the reason Sayaka dies first is because her or another character were one of the first characters to be made, so they kind of get tired of her, and the other one had killed them off first. I'm not going to say who the other person is till the time comes. Oh, okay. It's fun facts, but it wait. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and exploded out of me. That was one hell of a noise, JP. Which one? I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka's...
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Oh, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. What is that? R and E. I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now, either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Kuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times 1 rule.
But...
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yoo-hoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on, don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Poo-hoo-hoo. Poo-hoo-hoo. Po-po-po.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey!
You're
Come on now!
You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then!
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? Don't get caught.
Then perhaps...
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. What happens if we catch him though? Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. Oh boy.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
Oh boy.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
What? I forgot how good Monokuma's theme was.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well...
Music's a bop for sure. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply,
What?
it's execution. Execution?
What?
By execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
Class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Oh, jeez. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist it till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Oh.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Jesus. Okay.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... this can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of the promise. I hate it, JP. All this death. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? This route is gonna make me explode. Oh, the route. But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson, after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? So is that the other character, Mr. Wu?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Damn it, Monokuma, sucking the Pepto-Bismol everywhere. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd have been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. How could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Also, the other character is the Blackened for this chapter? Okay. Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now is no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we could do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Sounds like someone that's gonna die. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. Terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like you do in movies and stuff, but... she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means... that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Hell no. Someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Alright, let's go from right to left. Actually, left to right. Hey, Fumi. Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Where did the spears come from, though?
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They...
Let me out of here!
Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on. Someone let me out. Shit.
Let me out of...
Can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Well said, Sakura.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That makes sense.
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you.
So then,
Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with two of them, but their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, you're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
what the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about why Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Well, she's right.
Eh?
Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hey, hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say anymore?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
No, I didn't get to talk to you though. I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko, who was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm in guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. Free daily reminder that the mangaka for Kage-sama made an official but non-canon doujin for it. I mean, nothing happens, but it's like an ecchi. No, yeah, I know. Nothing happens, but yeah, and it's great. See ya, Mr. Wu. Have a good one. I never like clicked into it, but I did see that it exists. We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It was
very suspicious.
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Oh, jeez. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet. That's true. May as well at least check it. Just check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse, and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. But wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way that Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? But what if it was Junko? I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I checked her wrist to check for a pulse. Damn it, why is this happening? Oops. That's it. The monitor in Monokuma was Shozakan. There's gotta be a clue here. Or not. Better get that back to the investigation. No way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Yuto doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Aren't you gonna help me investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. So she was friends with Junko, maybe? Guess we're good. Nothing here. I don't think so. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. Top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. It must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? She was using it... Yeah. Doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? The sword sheath has been added to the truth bullets. There are scratches on and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
perhaps this is another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of the struggle has been added. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. That's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added. Yeah, and it was like nighttime when we switched. So, murder took place at 1:30. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty, too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. I should check the room, first of all. That's not what I wanted. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? So what is this? Oh, okay. No, I don't want to click that. Okay. Get out of there. Talk to him.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? Could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises her hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Oh, man. Alright, bed. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Awesome. Okay. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to
What?
be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then.
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Guess that's everybody. Scratches and gouges. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. The rooms are completely soundproof, remember? If anything happened, there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
hey.
Nope. Okay. It's not what I want to check, but
Well,
no, stop. It's a display saying the sword is on. Oh, okay. No, that's all I want to check. Surveillance camera. Mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening, they just keep on watching. I guess that's it. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch in my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I expected. There's something unusual, very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
Search your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. Looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added. Bathroom. On the other side of the door. This door. No, can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. So let me write something down. And then... okay. She had lost everything and that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw. What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Oh, okay. Did Sayaka do this? Okay. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now is no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist was broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist. A stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist... that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. It's just those two. Oh, wait. No, that's actually... yeah. Some sort of sharp object was dust in her stomach. It must have been the killing blow. Actually, did we get... okay. Yeah, I better read this. Is that really everything? Oh wait, there's something. The water for the showers gets turned off at the nighttime. So it makes sense why it's not watered. Is that really it? Guess that's it.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers? That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? Doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? Doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
Guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization. She shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
Oh, okay. That's the same. Okay. I think that's it for this room. I mean, it might be red herring. But I don't know.
Strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. that's really true, then I...
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Oh yeah. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplate's on my room, and Sayaka's room. Switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Damn. Can't hide. Oh, let's talk to Hifumi. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizona doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Well, let's go get the DVD. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in the video. I wonder what did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sayaka. No, can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Sayaka. All that's here is a sewing kit and the urban map. No useful clues. Guess that's it. JP, you've made too much progress without being interrupted by stupid shit from chat. It's time for a little distraction. How's it going, Gus? Wow, let's go to the trash room. I mean, they can't put trash away. Oh my god, what's up? There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Oh my god, I was on a 2-minute delay. What? How did that happen? Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty. Well, now we gotta talk to everybody. There's a hatch on the floor. This door won't budge. Must be locked. Well, let's go back and ask everybody else. I guess Taka would be the best. Pork chop time is nigh. Oh, it's so good. Just have to finish this last route. Oh man, you're almost done with the routes? Looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. We were supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? This last route until I go on break. Okay, not close to being done yet. Damn. That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig, anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
I would never get rid of 2D, tired of 2D. After spending a After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures. PVC?
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi. Since you are on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it!
Oh, okay. So easy. So Vimy and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside. But he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living, or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. We pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Well, got some trash here. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that... Do you even know what this is? They say if you collect all 7... Okay. It's not even gold or yellow. They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Mina? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. Better go find out for sure. Oh, is it? Okay. I see. What about this? something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Is that her wrist? Part of her clothes. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now I think, look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added. Burnt though. Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they are related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duties, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy?
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Yes, about that, there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. Definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. Why haven't you been doing this from the start, JP? Because I'm embarrassed. But how is that possible? I just have to break through, Gus. But you know, it's fine. Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section. Joyce Jactor, poise factor. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. This is just like one of my animes. Alright, so we checked those. Wait, what's this? That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Oh hey, got a coin. I guess that's it. JP, there are 30 freaking stops on this one route? That's too much. It's all because of the new neighborhoods, or... What is it? All the emotes. It's trying to look at sleep.
Like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. Oh, okay. Never mind, just brings it up again. What about Sayaka? I need to go back and check on her. No, it's a hella rural. It's a suburban sprawl route. Ah, one of those. So it's not Sayaka's wrist. Okay. I'm guessing it'll come up later. It's not gonna be Mondo, it's not gonna be Sakura. So instead of composite stops that incorporate entire neighborhoods, individual stops for most of the routes. Like individual addresses? Gross. It could be him. What about what's his face? Nah, I can't. Well, it could be him too. Okay. What about the bathroom? Because the houses live far enough apart to make their own stop, make for their own stop. Oh, jeez. So you're just like picking up one kid or two kids. This is the girl's bathroom. Obviously, I can't go in. So many numbers. Oh, jeez. It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. Can't imagine how this could have anything to do with the case. But what if it has something to do with the next case? Alright, I think let's check the map first. Sayaka's room. Trash room. Let's go to the dining hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 street, and it's in the middle of nowhere essentially. That's not the actual address, by the way, don't worry. No, I got that. Imagine though. There's an address with that. Those numbers. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. It's all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. You know, I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. She was in the dining hall? Huh. Oh, we can actually go into the kitchen? Okay. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about it. Any of it. Oh yeah, there's a knife missing. There's a surveillance camera in the kitchen too. Knowing Monokuma could be watching me, there's no way I could concentrate on cooking anything. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or better see if anyone here knows some more about it. Kitchen knife set. Oh yeah, some more stuff. Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. We even put them in the kitchen. It's impossible to cook in here without thinking about how he could reappear any second. Okay. What do you know about this knife? Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? Thought it was kind of strange. Knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well...
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. How does it count? Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Sorry, Hina. It's not us. What about the time? I wonder if there's a time limit on the investigation. Doesn't matter. Either way, I need to move as fast as I can. What about the laundry? There's some magazines lying around. No help there. The vending machine's still there. Still doesn't have any way of helping us solve the case either. It's a washing machine. Swimsuit hanging out to dry. It could. Oh shit, magazine. Did we check the magazine? In relation to Junko? No, it's not. Okay. Well, let's go talk to, what's his face? Class 1B, AB room, main hall. Wait, where's his face? Oh, I guess he's still in the gym, right? Well, let's go talk to this girl. Could be her. To kill someone? Just to save your own life? And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But what has Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was going to get involved, then they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is very suspicious.
After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Oh, she's gonna be on the opposition. Let's go over here. There's Scott here. There's nothing here. But there was, she was in this room. So why did she come here? Okay. So I think this is locked, right? Oh. Okay. Yeah, but where's... I guess he would be in the gym.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. Can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget. Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. I'll show you my style. What's your style? Okay. Well, we don't want to go in there yet. So, Celeste is over here. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us disagree. We do not know who the culprit is, and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then. Do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
So annoying. Must you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues? Sigh. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It is a perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem, which is...
as for me...
that place is filthy. I'd rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Yep. Is that everyone? That's her. That's her. That's him. Okay. Oh, there's bathrooms here too. Oh shit. It doesn't have a fish tank though. Girls' bathroom, can't go in. Alright, let's go talk to what's his face. Actually, I have a feeling I should save, just in case this actually accidentally like, progresses. It shouldn't, but I don't know. Okay. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Gently place... Okay, I was like looking at her now. It looked weird, but no, it's fine. Gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Okay. Alright, time to ask this guy about his crystal ball. Hey Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break?
What?
Is it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS? Yes. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, it's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Somebody must have come by and snatched it. Left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Well, time to go to the laundry room. Thanks, Hero. That's all I want to know. Sure. By the way, I'm always afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up for my fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. Stop. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh, man. For $1 million. Okay. Well, let's go to the AV room, and then we'll go to the laundry room. Or laundry room, then AV room. Let's do the AV room. Let's not put it off anymore. Thinking about it, though. Let's go into the shop. The fool, what a square. The fool. How could he? I got something. What is that? Got an item. Oh, the repeat percentage increases. Okay, I see. For a duplicate. Should probably get going. So if we add more coins, then the chance goes down. Gotcha. Why did I spend 10 coins? The first time. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. What about Junko's tape, though? There's nothing inside. Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
Yeah.
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh shit. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. I've done it. You finished that route? It's been done, JP. Time for pork chops. Half of the routes are complete. Nice. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? To them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Ding dong, ding bong. Oh shit, we didn't get to go to the laundry room.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
No.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Shit. Should I reload? I'm gonna reload. No, let's not reload. This is our playthrough.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Or maybe it's just saying, red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh no, we're actually going. Oh wait, no we're not. Cool, let's go back. There's no running away now. The red door. I have no choice but to go through it. Shit. Well, I think we got enough evidence. Should be able to get by. Oh hey everybody. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is he really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Oh, talked to everybody. Cool.
What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. You better be waiting. He just invited you down there, right? I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Also, hey, devilish puppy. How's it going? Let's get started. No, I don't want to get started.
Hey.
There's no point in staying around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Sakabakya. Well then, the time has only come. Are you ready? So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naeki's final curtain call.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. What was your job? Being so insistent. Even though he obviously... I feel like I need to sneeze. Even though you obviously killed her, very impressive. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? We have something.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. It's Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is! As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. How did he get to talk to everyone? I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lured us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up now. Hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. Good ol'... I see. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. It seems like you're standing. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly fast trial. Oh. Let's save over it. It's fine. Open. We can set skills? What? Steadies your aim a little, effective during the non-stop debate, and the Hangman's Gambit costs 2 SP. Okay. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. What? Well, we only have those 2. Finish preparations. Got the file. 130. Struggle, sword, sheath, switching rooms, toolkit, Kota's cleanliness, the wrist, dying message, the frame, the doorknob, the nameplates, the knife set, Allie's account, for our defense, trash duty, incinerator, burnt shirt piece, and shattered crystal ball. Which, yeah. If we had gone to the laundry room, that would have been great, but oh well. Sea salt? Oh yeah, what did we get? Basic seasoning produced from the evaporation of seawater. It also sees use as a preservative. Since Host Peak Academy doesn't have... Oh, no. We already read that one. Muramasa. The strongest weapon ever made. It's great for dungeon diving and lets you warp through walls. Of course, it doesn't actually exist in this reality, so that's perfect for Kufumi. Okay. Port card. Dead. And dead. Well trained in... Oh, she increases our max XP. I see. Melodious voice. Cost trial will begin shortly thereafter. Guilty party is exposed. If guilty party is not exposed, additional scope relegations may be added. Okay. Let's go. Trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
So there's someone else. It's us! It's the cameraman!
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
It's about to begin. A debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck, have fun. Oh boy. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room. For this debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If we're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was...
Yeah, we know that.
And the murder took in the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something is off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room.
I assert that the one who was murdered...
But I thought...
And the murder took place in the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait, but is that not...
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, you're supposed to shoot the text. I was like, what? Break?
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Supposed to shoot the text. Gotcha.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Which I said.
So what was used to kill her?
It was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they...
No, that's wrong! No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, the time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Always count.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
I mean,
and
that's...
then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Yes, and it's been decided. We've reached the end.
Okay. Some way to prove I didn't take the knife. The person who was in the dining hall last night should be able to do it. Yeah, I think we let it play out once.
So I guess there's no question, but where does that...
Makoto must have taken it in secret. Nobody...
No, that's wrong!
Food is cooking? Nice.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, two people can work together. but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But they're both girls.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Oh, it's Junko. Someone who's not here. What are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Okay, never mind. It's Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Maybe. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the Y button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to an influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If you can just figure out what that something is. Oh boy. Hangman's Gambit. I don't know. Hind. Hey, 2 letters left. It's not gonna be. I guess A. Hair. Oh, the hair. Right. Okay. There we go.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Or the killer is bald. But no one's bald. They're all chock full of hair.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Unless one of them is a wig.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Bathroom doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but it's at the key point here. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Okay. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in the
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran, and they got into the back.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Ah, shit. Huh? What's wrong? If you keep trying to disrupt the trial, you're gonna get put on trial yourself.
Shoot!
Maybe think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
The incident took place in Makoto's...
Sayaka was first attacked, she then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran out, and they got into the back.
At that point, the killer had because Sayaka had locked it.
Okay.
No, that's wrong!
I thought because he said they locked it, that it was not that one, but...
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... that's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was... the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Right?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Well, and the key has the face on it, right?
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
How do you make a lock unpickable? I don't know. You gotta consult the lock-picking lawyer, right? That's a fun channel to watch.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular. You can lockpick anything though, right? Because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... switching rooms. Yeah, switching rooms. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Except secret boyfriend or something. Also, hold on. Open a tab for someone. Okay.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Sayaka. JP, this isn't the time for a booty call. I'm just checking a tab, you know? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Did we not check that?
Huh? Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
What kind of last-minute Phoenix Wright BS is this? This is some shenanigans is what it is. But it's probably... I wonder if, like, if we had discovered that, that would have come up.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note... Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay. What do you have to say? Dorm nameplates?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No.
So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
So that's the one.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that has to be because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's rooms.
Sayaka and Makoto got in the note. It's specifically I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
even if someone did, they would not have any.
It certainly would seem that way.
Well, I guess that's why we slow down time.
Sayaka and Makoto got in the note. It's specifically I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
The room.
No, that's wrong.
Is there an achievement for, like, not using the focus gauge?
The
Probably, right?
nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms... was Sayaka?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Because she wanted to kill someone.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
No, I don't think about that. I don't think so.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because the gold coating. When you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
You got it.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the LB button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the LB button, then use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes, this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Oh. Well then, good luck, and have fun! Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist!
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
It's either the first one or the second one. The person with the sword really did attack first, and there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack!
No, it's wrong! Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, They took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body that shows she never used a sword. If you want to use a sword, which part of her body would have to touch it?
I got it!
Her stomach.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Objection! I got it!
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on...
Yeah, whoops. Why does F2 do that? Got some of it on our heads. Have you ever played Phoenix Wright / done so on stream? I have not, but I played it off stream, so... I played through the first one and then a little bit of a second one. But that was like years ago. But I shouldn't play it on stream because it's already know what happens, so... Objection! So, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. It's a fun series.
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Wow, JP. I know. It was years ago. It was before I streamed.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What? Because the water gets shut off?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathroom at nighttime.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Gross.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Gasp.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to have been the one without the sword.
I got it!
I got it!
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Then I'll just drop this here. Enjoy. Let's see. Oh yeah. I've posted that somewhere before. But probably not. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh man. Did I post it in my Discord? Probably not. Also, we dropped frames. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
That is a possibility, is it not?
Have you seen A Boot to the Head? I love it so much. There's I think it's Phoenix Wright, A Boot to the Head. That was a fun skit.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Ah yes, dang it, Grandpa. Hey, sleepy boy, how's it going? No, it wasn't on you, Makoto.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Oh wait. Oh, I see. Never mind, that makes sense.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Holy shit! Right?
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Just blame the dead girl, everyone wins. But she didn't kill. Dying message? Oh, okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Well...
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Penis inspection time.
Die! Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall she was leaning up against.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide, but there just aren't any more clues, right?
Got him.
No, that's wrong.
The music slaps though, it's pretty good.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I could prove it. Is it the finger? I guess it's the finger. Fatal wound.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it.
I like how they put a picture of the dead girl on a stand on her place. Like, yep, she is super dead, right?
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight. so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa! You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Letters. Noel.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Of course, it was Noel the whole time.
But even if that really is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. It's a room number, but yeah.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. As soon as I saw the numbers, like, oh, yeah, that makes... But, yeah. The twist with Sayaka being the attacker. If you turn her message 180 degrees, 111, guess what do you do? It should become crystal clear. Select someone.
Here's my answer.
No spoil? Oh, did someone spoil?
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Who spoiled?
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Oh. That's a warding shot. Devilish. Just turn the message around. Oh, I see. I don't know if it's a spoiler, but it looked like a spoiler. Gotcha. Yeah, just to be safe. Don't. But I mean, we know. Becomes the letters Leon.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
But thank you, Gus. I don't know if
She
it's...
wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
I don't even know the names of the characters. Oh, I see. Kind of said this twist kind of falls short for us due to, you know, language. Oh yeah, how is it in Japan? Or in the Japanese version?
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
But why did she write it like that?
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer?
Oh.
You can't just go and say shit like that.
Right, from right to left. Right, that makes sense. I'm the killer. Okay.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
So how'd they do it in Japan then? The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Was she... Oh. Maybe?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
The numbers are the same. Your average player will just have to change the alphabet, and that's it. Okay, gotcha.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Granted, I will admit, I didn't notice it until Kyoko brought it up, the numbers bit, when I first played it. Gotcha. Yeah. I think someone had typed in the chat 11037, and that I was reminded of that when that was brought up here. So that's probably why. I forget what the connotation was, but
yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. This is like long ago though, but I still remember. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. But it wasn't in this channel. Yeah, it's a common meme in the community. Gotcha. When? Time the shirt was destroyed. Focus on that, the killer would become clear. What do you mean the time it was destroyed? Do you really have evidence that proves what time it was destroyed? I don't think you do.
Shoot.
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. Something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where? Where the shirt was destroyed? Focus on that, the killer would become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the attraction room incinerator, right? Whoops. What community? Danganronpa community / fandom. How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear?
Shoot!
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. The burnt remains. Okay, this one.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Shoot.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
This is me. I do that. You're Makoto, Gus.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There is another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Shattered crystal ball. Well, we didn't get to investigate the laundry.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was...
Strikes Bob. Yeah, it is. There absolutely was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. Killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found on the ground nearby. Okay.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy...
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Got Gonna see the crystal
Hold on.
ball.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Going to see the crystal ball. It's all unfortunate it's a fat kid to make him pass the key over like a step. He who controls the crystal ball controls the world.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was divine with it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Damn, I was wrong.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
That's why he's a baseball star.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
He could.
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because... Ultimate fanfic.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
He had a crystal ball. He was clearly a clairvoyant.
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
But he wasn't the ultimate clairvoyant.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. I mean, you're about to kill a guy. I mean, he did kill Sayaka, but, I mean, reasons. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book? What? Okay. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh boy, we have 20 minutes to make a comic? You got attacked by her, so why didn't he just own up to it? Yeah, I don't know. Reasons. Okay. Is this from right to left? So then... So then she attacked. So she attacks. Okay, she's already injured there. Uh-oh, is this American comic or manga? Right or left, you decide, JP. As well as this combat sounds, it's kind of neat. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This is creative. So then she gets hit. Then she drops the knife. Act 2. She runs into the bathroom, blocks it. Oh shit. Wait. Yeah, that's wrong. Or maybe. Well... So he's outside the room. He enters, she attacks. Would it really be this one? It seems like it's this one. Okay. Guess it would be this. Wait, I don't get this. Is a reading left to right? I think it's right to left, maybe. So then that goes there. So it gets that. Then he hit it. Wait, but do we have to fit this? Maybe. Let's go back. So he enters, she attacks, back to the roll, he notices it, he grabs it, he attacks her, knife, the sword's been unsheathed, she goes in the bathroom, she's freaking out, he's got a screwdriver. Did he use the screwdriver? He tried to, right? Or no? Hey, just in time for the second best part of the class trial. Like they're on sale for these parts. It's pretty good. So then... she does that, and that, and that. Throws it. Bam. Falls out, and there it is.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remained, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
By the way, fun fact, the 11037 is the same in the Japanese version, so it's a bit harder. Just became way easier when in English. Right.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Unlucky.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon. Complete.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Objection.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Am I? I have the evidence? The first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Bullet time battle? Oh shit, what? Sometimes during class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. There's a rhythm game too? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Pro ZD didn't talk about this. No, that's wrong. Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. Necrodancer? Yep, that's why this game falls under the rhythm game on Twitch. Oh, does it? I didn't even see that. Yeah, Topsy has been updated, loser. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you'll fail. Weak spot statement. Fuck, I love that Pro CD video, right? Well then, good luck, and have fun. I'd watched it before, well, I watched it a long time ago, and I remember it. So, yeah, I guess we're all caught up on that video. No more spoilers from here on out. Well then, good luck, and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws? Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
What a whole bunch of hoopla. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Oh boy. The moment of truth. Oh boy.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Oh.
Not a chance. Stupid.
Wait, what?
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Oh, so it just works like that.
Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid.
Final strike? What?
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
So I was supposed to press A, then press Y. Okay. That's why. I thought it was like...
Screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I was messing up. Your Honor, my chosen closing argument. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Love him or hate him. We all did the 2B straight facts. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
I'm bad at typing on this, okay?
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
So he brought his own.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Poor guy. He's about to die.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh, the art. It's so good. I got an A! Until the end. Because I probably fucked up. Yeah, we got an A still. Is there an S rank though? Tragic. Poor guy. He's the murderer, JP. But it was like self-defense, kind of. 73 medals? Oh shit. Gonna get so many presents.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
I'll have some Danganronpa too.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Okay, then let's get excited!
It says Revolution 2.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Imagine if this was wrong though. It's him! It's Revolution 2. It's my final answer, Your Honor. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Also, both of you assume I checked the title or game tag to know what the name of the game is, because I did not know. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Gus pays attention to stuff, totally. That's why Sayaka, the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, and really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Can't believe her plan was to turn Makoto into the ultimate simp. Right? By the way, just me, or does Sakura's sprite look 3D? Sakura? JP just went full texting with that boy alley. Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Don't do that. The buff girl. Right, no. I can't see her sprite, so I'll have to look at it to see if it looks 3D. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That was a close one. Thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Gun gear. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive this punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, you didn't have to kill her. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? No, it means broom handle up the bum. Ouch. When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of her way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? Can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! So what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka, or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Why would you ever kill the girl you were romantically seeing, even if she attacked you with a knife? Is that established, though? Is that the kind of justice that she's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Kills!
Nope.
Chills! Kills!
Yeah, let's hold off on the backstory lore stuff. No, you're right. It wasn't established. Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. Punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
It's like, why did he stop voice acting?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Nope. Oh god. Jesus. Well, he would be dead alone by that. The speed of that. Getting dragged. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't do that. The two what? Jesus. Oh, okay. And they're just watching. Did he die dead? He's probably dead. I was just assuming since your early comments when you said, or a secret boyfriend. It was a speculation. Ceased. What we saw. And that was the best part about class trials? Seeing the death. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
This anymore. We really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Hoo 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 hoo.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. The executions are tragic, yet very fun.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. You enjoy all the killing, don't you? Something noteworthy about this case, there's an outside game reason for these two to die first. I think Mr. Wu was talking about this. They didn't like the first two characters, Sayaka and Leon, because they were the first ones that they came up with. Told him about that earlier. Yeah. Should have held off, Mr. Wu. Timing. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. Is that what it was? Yeah, okay. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place? You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all got to live here forever?
What does this mean?
They could just walk out the door. Anyways, I saw the execution. Come get me when somebody dies again. Sounds good, Mr. Wu. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for, after all.
Hey.
But seriously, gonna put my headphones, let my headphones charge up, then continue Fire Force. See ya. See ya, Mr. Wu. Have a good one. When you say everyone, what exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. Need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Oh boy. Even after he was gone, he stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. Wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I mean, what else would we talk about? I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. Right, she revealed who the killer was. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. You can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. Hesitation is defeat.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well. I'm psychic. Come on.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Sayaka possessed her body! It's a body swap. Chapter 1, to survive. The end. Well, then there are 12. Oh, to be continued. Is there a preview? Or is it gonna play the OP again? You received a despair bat present. What? Who the fuck is Sayaka? That's the girl that died in the bathroom. Let's save. Well, you know, that's a good point to stop. Because I did say I was going to go until 6 p.m. 6:42 already? Shit. I am not paying attention. It's all good, Gus. plot murder the objections. It's fun. JP, understandable. But yeah, I think beginning of chapter 2 is a good stopping point. JP, it's almost 7. I know, right? Last time I checked, it was like 6:03, but I didn't realize. Yeah. Get out of here? Yeah, I gotta go. But next time, go run, be free. Get away. But, yeah, this is fun. It's very intriguing. Curious to see where this goes. I guess there's 3 trials at least, so there's that. That's great to know. But yeah, see what happens. Who gets murdered? Who's the next case? Who's the next criminal? So, thanks for hanging out. I don't think there's any shoutouts, right? No. No shoutouts. But next time, I don't know when the next stream is. It could be midnight, could be 6 a.m. We'll see. But thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. And bye.